Grüezi Philipp.
Hey, hoi Kevin, schön bist du da.
Wir haben zwei Sachen heute. First, we switch to English.
Yes, because we thought it's time to open up to a larger audience and just share more of our experience with coffee and passion, of course. And for that reason, we thought English might be wise to do.
One solution could be that we make subtitles, but I'm very lazy. I don't want to do that. That's why we do it in English.
If you don't like that one, just hit some notes and send them to us.
Yes. And what we talk about today, the actual thing is grinding.
Yes, it's grinding.
When I do my coffee, I grind it by hand
Mhm.
because I have a space problem.
Right. Yeah, in your tiny house that's
Yeah.
very compact and small. Yes.
And you found a solution for single dose grinding.
Yes. It's not just about that grinder today, it's the topic in general, I guess. And it's more that I think it's time to stop using a hopper on top of a grinder at home, because it just makes no sense.
Because of the size, because of why?
Because of quality issues, because single dose grinding makes more sense to me at home, since we always complaining about quality issues and about the use of fresh ground coffee, but we generally got already rid of the dosing chamber underneath a grinder.
Yeah.
So now it's time to get rid of the other one as well, since it's the same. We probably have a lot of coffee in here for a couple of days if you're not taking care properly, which means that coffee is in constant contact with air, and that way it becomes old. And mostly the crema issue as well comes on top, because the air causes, or the CO2 evaporates, and CO2 is a big part of the crema. So for that reason we haven't have any more of that crema which many of you guys are seeking for. And the same thing for, of course, brewing. The quality gets worse, it doesn't last better.
Yeah.
If you have it up in a hopper. And obviously in such a grinder you do single dose grinding, so you open up your bag, you take what you need, you close your bag, and it's probably better sealed than having it, of course, up here.
Yeah. So what we talk about now is basically something for the home brewer.
Yes.
When we talk about a bar, a restaurant, whatever, a hopper makes total sense because you have the much larger output of coffee. You need some storage for your coffee, and by the end of the day you can empty your hopper. But when we talk about home brewing or making coffee at home, most people I know already do the single dose grinding. So you measure your coffee, you put it in the hopper, you make the whole thing like that. So basically something like that makes much more sense space-wise. So you don't need this big grinder. So you can have like
Smaller
the
grinder.
small grinder,
Yeah.
and you have the comfort of not doing it by hand.
Yes, of course. That's a large advantage, of course, since, I mean, for the love and the work for coffee, a hand grinder might be nice, but having a single dose grinder, of course, is a bit less of force and less of work, makes it easy, makes it more comfy, and probably the amount that you drink at home might be 4 to 5 cups
Yeah.
if you are probably a heavier
A heavy
drinker. Yeah, and for that reason, such grinders really do the job. It's maybe a bit more of a celebration since you need to, as you said, scale the coffee way out, and then maybe rescale after it's ground. But still, the quality just bumps up and gets way better than what you're probably used to, since it's less of coffee in contact with air, which is just an issue. So guys, if you like such videos and want to see more, or have any topics that we should talk about, let us know, and thanks for being with us.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.